Welcome back, everybody, to Pinpoint Pictures. I'm your boy P, and 'tis the season, but if you're something like me, then you're still watching horror flicks all year long. So I got 6 flicks that you should add to your watch list anytime that you're wrapping gifts. And we're going to start the list off like this. A Christmas Horror Story. A 2015 Canadian anthology horror film. Interwoven stories that take place on Christmas Eve, as told by one festive radio DJ played by none other than William Shatner. A family brings home more than a Christmas tree, a student documentary becomes a living nightmare, a Christmas spirit terrorizes, and Santa slays evil. This is a strong anthology, another addition to movies just like, kind of akin to Tales from the Crypt, except this kind of has a wraparound story. Like I said, it's all connected. All 4 stories hit on point. Definitely something I would recommend. I just kind of fell upon this movie one night, scrolling through Amazon Prime, and checked it out, and it's on the Christmas list every year. Definitely something that I recommend for you to watch. Nothing too gory. It's really just a fun little entertaining film. You check out the story with Santa, man, the elves get unruly. But you even see Uncle Phil from the new Bel Air. He's got a spot in one of the stories here. But like I said, I would definitely say check this out. Add it to your horror movie Christmas watch list for the season. You can find this one on Shudder, AMC, and Amazon Prime. Next, we got All the Creatures Were Stirring. The film's story follows an awkward first date on Christmas Eve, where the couple ends up at a strange theater where they witness a collection of bizarre and frightening short stories. These stories revolve around dark takes on traditional Christmas activities, like a nightmarish office party, a killer stalker, and vengeful spirits. This is another one of those just fun anthologies. I've always been somebody that's like Tales from the Dark Side, Tales from the Creep, so movies like this is right up my alley. But this one here has just got a couple different stories in here. All of them are just something fun for the holiday season. This really doesn't have a whole lot of gore at all either. All the stories are kind of weird. And then, like I said, they're all tailored around, holiday season, activities or things that are all, related to Christmassy, This is one that I would definitely tell you to check out, just something that they add with the Christmas spirit, a little bit of twist on everything. But you can find this one on Shudder, AMC Plus, Amazon Prime.
We really should have fired
you. Next one on the list, we got Christmas, Bloody Christmas. A 2022 American Christmas-themed horror film. It's Christmas Eve and Tori just wants to get drunk and party. But when a robotic Santa Claus at a nearby toy store goes haywire and begins a rampant killing spree through her small town, she's forced into a battle for survival. This right here is just a nice little fun, entertaining flick. It's basically Terminator for Christmas. Santa Claus is basically a T-800. He's out there just wreaking havoc. Once the robotic Santa Claus flips, man, things get crazy. The dude is mad violent. I think he's way worse than that movie, Violent Night, that they had. Yeah, I definitely would say check this one out if you ever were, if you were a fan of Terminator. It's definitely just like a spin on that, a spin-off with Christmas added to it. So definitely, if you want to catch this film, you can watch it on Shudder or AMC Plus. Next, we have A Wonderful Knife. A 2023 American Christmas slasher comedy spin on the 1946 Christmas film, It's a Wonderful Life. After saving her town from a psychotic killer, Winnie Carruthers' life is less than wonderful. When she wishes she'd never been born, she finds herself in a nightmare parallel universe where without her, things could be much, much worse. Yeah, once she makes a wish under that Northern Star, things turn absolutely on its head for her. This is another one, just another campy, fun, entertaining ride. Nothing that you would take too serious. Just kind of in the same vein of movies like Thanksgiving, just, a holiday slasher film. There's always one that they're just going to drop, playing off the same old tropes that you've seen in any other slasher. just add Christmas to it. But I definitely would say it is worth a watch. It's entertaining enough. You can find this on Hulu, Disney Plus, and Shudder.
You be safe now.
Please.
The next flick we got is Krampus. Definitely kind of one of my favorites now. I really like this flick. A 2015 Christmas comedy horror film based on the character from Austro-Bavarian folktale, starring Adam Scott and Toni Collette. When his dysfunctional family clashes over the holidays, a young boy having a bad Christmas accidentally summons a festive demon to his family home. Now this gives you like a nice dark twist on Christmas, you know, with the whole Krampus coming to take out that naughty list and who he perceives to be on that naughty list. Once, you know, they kind of, their faith and belief is shaken on Christmas, everybody's kind of messing around with this boy, and, you know, it plays with the same old tropes that you've seen before in any kind of movie. When the family comes over for the holidays and everybody's not getting along, but this is here. The repercussions are a lot of bad things happening, you know, Christmas related. Definitely a lot of good visuals. Not too crazy on the gore or anything. I think you can watch this around with the family. This is good enough for that. Got a lot of comedy into it, you know, nothing to take too serious, just something fun and campy. Definitely one that I would recommend. Add to your watch list if you haven't already seen it. It definitely rolls yearly in my watch list for Christmas. This is one of my favorites, as I told you. So you can catch this one on HBO, Peacock, and Hulu. Last, but definitely not least, you know we got to go with the OG, Gremlins. A 1984 American comedy horror film starring Zach Galligan and Phoebe Cates. A young man inadvertently breaks 3 important rules concerning his new pet and unleashes a horde of malevolently mischievous monsters on a small town. This is the OG classic, and we're going to end the debate right here. It's no doubt a Christmas movie. If you know, you know. If you don't know, then now you know. This one right here, though, always been a favorite of mine ever since I was a kid, man, and it holds up to the day. Just one, you know, it's just fun. You know, you can't break them 3 rules and mess around with that Mogwai. You turn Gizmo into the Gremlins, you know, like Spike and all them. Hey, wreaking havoc on the town. Everybody was scared of these things, man. Hey, tearing up stuff. But, you know, you can't play around with bright lights on them. You can't get them wet. And don't you dare feed them after midnight. It gets ugly for you after that. But you know how Gremlins go. I even seen, you know, showed this to the kids. The kids love this one. So this is a family favorite. You can watch this at any time. I definitely tell you to check this one out. Add it to your watch list. If you ain't already got it on your watch list, you definitely need to put it on there. How could you not? It's great.
But every kid in America would like to have one. They might even replace the dog as the family pet.
All right, now that we done got through the holiday season, like I told you, if you're still wrapping them gifts, here's a couple flicks that you can go ahead and throw on while you're doing that, getting things done. Some of them will be better for when the kids are asleep because they don't need to see it, you know, like that Christmas, Bloody Christmas. Other ones you might be able to play around with while the kids are up, even small children up to, you know, a little bit bigger. Nothing too crazy, you know, not some crazy imagery. Still touching around with the holiday season. So what I want everybody to do is have a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. Share, like, and subscribe. And if you've seen any of these flicks or if any of them make you feel like you want to check them out, and after you do, come on back in that comment section and let me know what you did or didn't like about them. Holla at your boy P at Pinpoint Pictures. Till next time.